Good morning and welcome to worship this morning. It's a great day out there today. Our mission at First Evangelical Free Church is knowing God and making Him known, and our passion is we are becoming disciples, we are living as a family of disciples, we are serving as disciples in our community and sending disciples into the world. What it means to become a disciple is to try to think and act like Jesus did. And I'm not sure if you have heard this or not, but there's an election coming up this week. And one of the ways that we can become disciples is to think like Christ as we do that, as we vote, as we take the opportunity and the privilege that we have in this country to vote. I urge you all to vote with the thoughts of Christ in your mind. We have today a number of things. One big thing that we have is a change today in the fellowship hall. Adult Sunday school class, Bill Menke will be teaching that, so he was downstairs. If you were in his class, either go to 110 or join him in the fellowship hall. Michael Herman is downstairs in 110, so join one of those two classes if you were in Bill's class in 109. We have communion at both services today, and then tonight we have evening service at 6 o'clock and children's K through 5 Christmas program practice, so encourage you to come out this evening. There is an error in our bulletin about 40 Days of Life that actually ends tonight or ends today, and at 7:30 at Abiding Savior there's kind of a wrap-up rally for that, so that's after our things are done here at church. Next Sunday, 7 o'clock, we have a church congregational meeting. It's an important meeting. We encourage you, if you are a member of this church, to please come out for that. It will be after the evening service. We will be doing things like considering the proposed budget for the church for 2021. We will have some deacon positions and elders positions up for election, and then we will also be voting to receive 6 new members, Stacy and Anna Koistra, and also Oscar and Isabella Koistra, and Reese and Hudson Johnson. Again, so that's next week, next Sunday night at 7 o'clock. Operation Christmas Child ends on November 18th, which is 8 days before Thanksgiving. And 7 days before Thanksgiving, on November 19th, there's a women's event called Grateful Gathering here at church. We ask you to RSVP to that to Mary Lynn. She'll be out in the foyer, or you can do it by email as well. I'm sure you've all heard also about the rise in COVID cases. I just want you to think about this a little differently. We know that that's a divisive issue, and it can be in church as well. And this last week, a friend of mine at the Sioux Falls Business Journal had kind of a way for us to unify, and it's this. Okay, let's commit to doing one thing better. So you all know what the precautions are. So commit to doing one thing better. If masks are offensive to you, wash your hands more often. Or back up from a person. And we do this for the sake of those who are at high risk to COVID-19, not for ourselves, but do one thing better. Do one thing better, and that can help unify us at this time. Today is also the International Day of Prayer for Persecuted Christians, and we're going to have a video about that, and I'm sure that Randy will be praying for persecuted Christians in a little while.